Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. Oh my god, I was just spaced on what the name of it was. We're going to continue exactly where we left off because I have armor sitting right over here that is going to be joined shortly there from the dwarf who's right above it with gold armor as well. And I want to get all that back. So we went ahead and made some traps. I'm going to come over here and select this dwarf, take control of him. And we are going to see if maybe we can put some traps down here, because they will follow my guy up here eventually, and the traps are going to help do a little bit of damage right there. You can see if we can get them all the way up here, which is not beyond the realm of possibility right there. Now he's dead. Come on, shoot him one more time. Anything, just a little bit. There we go. Oh no, what is going on? Come on, move. We're lagging out quite a bit there. That was weird. Okay, come on, put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down. Yes, okay, we got it. You know, we may not be able to get this one. Yeah, he's gonna hit us. There we go. One more. Now you're dead. Now we're gonna come down here, and we are gonna put down some traps. Now, the reason I like putting them down here on the bottom, obviously it's easier for the enemies to step there than anywhere else. I don't know if he's gonna do it. There we go. Got there in time. Go up a little bit more, put another one down. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it, you can do it. Oh, yes. Come on, trap the other guy. Get him, get him, get him. No, he's going to get hit by that one. Okay. We got that going. Okay, we need to put another portal down right here to help these guys get back. And I've gone through a lot of traps already. I think I had a total of 12 to start with over here. And, yeah, we only have a few more left now. So you can go through these pretty quickly, just killing off the enemies that are down here. Great, got another one. Come on, run it, run it. Let's put another one right here. Might not get it in time. Hoping we will. I don't think my guys are spawning over here fast enough. I think too many of them are pretty low on life. There we go. Yes, fantastic. Now we need to make some more. Let's look at how many we can make. Let's go with that. I didn't want to do too many, because I think last time I put down way too much and it just kind of all went to waste. But this time I think we're going to be fine. And once I tell our guys to come over here and attack this base, in fact I can't do it. I can't tell them to attack it. I could just tell the one guy I had control of to do that. So we're going to come over here and kill this thing, and hopefully our other guys will spawn over here fairly soon. I don't know what on earth they are doing. We don't really need the coal, so we're gonna go off and hold off on that for now. We do have a few things that we can work on, such as the grain. We can make some more of that. And these windows, I think I had a fair amount of glass to be able to do that. One of these things I was able to do, you know, without too much difficulty. So we're gonna do some of these. Yeah, we don't really have too much, but we have plenty of glass. And we're actually making more. What about wood? Not too much of that, but we'll go ahead and do a couple pieces. What about the seeds? Let's see, where are those? We have wheat. No, we don't have any wheat. It's ready to be harvested. We just haven't come back and done that yet because we wanted, well, at least I did anyways. I wanted to come over here and kill these things off. We got another one. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. We keep losing the best guys we have. First it was the guy with gold armor, now it's the guys with mithril armor. And what's next? Like, we really don't have too many people left. Although I can't really complain too much because the guys we've gotten in return for those the gold armor, the mithril armor, have been just as good. Like, they've already had the skill to start with for their weapons, which is definitely a boon in the right direction. Like, I didn't take the time or the money, really, the gold coins, to purchase the books for mining like I should have, which definitely helps out. I really just put all my eggs into my my fighting basket basically because the level's so hard that mining, even as important as it is more of a luxury than anything else. Let's see, where are all my guys? Like, why are they not down here? Are they trapped up on one of the platforms somewhere? No, they are mainly sleeping. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys sleeping, and out of 9 guys, yeah, that's probably about all of them. 4 of them over here. What are they getting hit by? Let's click on it. Oh, another spawn. You know what? We might have to put we'll put one more trap down just because I believe we'll probably get another 2 or maybe even 3 of those guys before they finish off this building because it is so difficult. There you go. Now you're running. Get out of there. You sucker. Oh my god. Kill him already. He doesn't have that many hit points. Look how much damage this guy does when he actually turns around to fight. Nice. That is fantastic, guys. Now, if only you could put some traps down, I'd be all for it. I do like how the warriors don't go running away back to town the moment the fight is over. A lot of the archers will do that. If they get too low, they just go back to town. And it's a good thing to have that. But in a situation like this, I would rather they stay around a little bit longer and just kind of run away like he's doing now as soon as the guy spawns. But as soon as he disappears, comes back and joins the fight. That's exactly what you're doing. So I greatly appreciate that being put into the program. Ooh, we got a new guy. What do you got? You are a warrior. Perfect. That's the exact same guy we lost. So that's really I don't know if they did that on purpose. Like, do you just get the same guy back? That was never a thing in any of the other ones. And somebody still has the golden armor and the mithril armor and stuff. So that kind of sucks. We have to wait until they take it back. Who has? Oh no, it's sitting right over here. Yeah, right over here. Dang it. Oh, you guys better pick that up fairly soon. Although I can't really guarantee that they will, because this thing right here is going to drop so much junk. They're going to be here for a while, and I don't think I have enough portals to really, pick up everything. So this could be kind of sticky. I might actually have to put a portal right here on top of this to get them to leave that alone for half a second, because the distance should make all the difference in that. If I put it right here, they should pick this stuff up first, and I would rather have that stuff over there than this any day of the week, because this stuff, as great as it is replaceable. Like, I can get other stuff for this, but that mithril armor and the gold armor, I can't make those yet. I got those early on, and they've been with me for a very, very long time. They've survived several dwarves. So yeah, there's something to that armor. Like, the armor itself has been passed down from generation after generation after generation. And we do have more Chinton. I should go in there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in here real quick, guys. I do apologize for those that don't want to see this, but you can fast forward if that's the case. I am going to take all my leather gear, and I'm going to make it into Chinton stuff real quick, because it doesn't cost me anything more to do other than the Chinton pieces, which I already have. And I need to make an extra... No, that guy's going to get the mithril stuff. That's right. So let's come in here. Where is my Chinton armor? There we go. So we got that. Can we make any of these? We sure can. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a few of these. Let's put this down here. Double click on it. What is this? Iron? We got a fair amount of iron. And how many guys do we have? We have 10, 11. Okay, so we're going to do 11 of those. And then we're going to come in here and make that into the Chinton helmets. There we go, leather. Drag that in there. Where's my Chinton stuff? 16 of them. I don't know if we're going to have enough just for the helmets alone, but definitely an improvement. There we go, 8 pieces, and we're out of that stuff. Okay. Well, we guess we didn't really need to take the pieces off of them yet again and not get to it. So, yeah, that was my bad, guys. I do apologize for that, but we did get some good stuff out of it, and not a complete loss. So let's put this down. Let's see. You didn't have any boots, but we're going to give you a better helmet, that's for sure. You're going to get a better helmet. You're going to get just boots back, I guess, because you already have a pretty good helmet and pretty good armor to go with that. Let's see. You're going to get that back. Actually, you're going to get a set of it. You never had that helmet in the first place. And you're going to get your armor back. What about this guy? What is that again? That was what? 3, and the Chinton helmet is what? 7. Wow. That does a dramatic increase there, and I guess we're going to give it to you. Yeah. Wow, that looks a little weird. What does the leather one do? It's 5, so it's better than the one that you can get off of the enemy. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty sweet. I like the way that looks on the gold guy, actually. Not so much on the leather. It does match the color of the Chinton gear, so that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that guy with his beard. That is, I like that design right there with that character, with the arrow in one hand and a bow in the other hand. I should give this guy a really, really good bow. Do I have one? No, I don't. I should make a couple more of those. The really good bows. I thought I was going to get through it really quickly, but it ended up not being the case. So I should take a little bit of extra time and do that. Let's see. What does it take to do some of those bows? Where are they at? I actually have everything I need, so let's do 5 of those. It should be enough for all the archers we have, and it will give them that extra little something, that extra little oomph to be able to kill the enemies just a little bit easier. And sometimes that's all they need, is that extra little bit that can send them over the edge. Because right now, it's kind of difficult for them. They die quite a bit, and if I can improve that even just a small amount, then so be it. Because I'll definitely get something out of that in the long run. Let's put some lights over here, and we'll put one in here. Because I don't really want this area growing all those little vines like some of my other areas have been. So we will put lights everywhere, and we'll put some lights over here as well. Where are we going to put this one? I think this should be good. Maybe one right there. Nope, not like that. We want to put down the scaffolding if it will let us click on it. There we go. And we're going to have to put down another portal. What are you guys fighting? Oh, one of those little... There's actually 2 of them back there. Where did those come from? Were these in the farm? No, they couldn't have been in the farm. Where did those come from? That's, wow, okay. So, I mean, I was not expecting that, but I'll definitely go ahead and take it. We're going to put another portal down over here. Yeah, we are. Right there. Just too much wood here to pass up. Wood is not an easily found commodity for the most part. It takes a lot of time. Like, it's easy to find, I guess I shouldn't say that. It is easy to find. It just takes a lot of time. So if I can manage to get a little bit more of that without having to go out and do all the work for it, so much the better, because that saves me quite a bit on the time scale anyways. And, oh man, we got a lot of this stuff down here. This is silver, right? I believe it is. Let me look at it. Yeah, that looks like silver to me. Wow, so are they saying that the that resource that we're looking for, the crap, what was the name of it? Where is it? That sulfur. The sulfur is going to be below silver? That doesn't make a lot of sense, because the silver weapons actually come after this one. If you go all the way over here and you actually go to expert armor, and then you go to silver working like that. That's 2 down the road. And you're saying that the sulfur is actually going to be below that? I think they need to fix that. That needs to be a little higher, if nothing else. Do these guys not all have pickaxes? No, this guy doesn't have anything. Huh, that's not right. Okay, we're going to give you something. What are we going to give him? I think we're going to make him a mage. And we'll give you a pickaxe, steel one, and an iron axe. What about hats? We have some leather hats for you. We have no breastplate for you, though. Did we lose a breastplate? We must have lost a breastplate, because I think they all had armor at one point. So we're going to have to make him a set of clothes here. Let's see, what about leather? We can do leather. We'll do one of those. And boots, we could use a few more boots as well. Can we do a couple more of those? Yeah, there we go. So that is done. Let's go in here. Now, where's the guy? Where's our naked little dwarf running around all cold and scared? He's gonna have a nice full set of leather gear. That's pretty good, because a lot of them don't have that. So he's set for a while. But all our warriors do. Okay, yeah, that's good. And while I'm remembering about it, and I do apologize, guys, but while I'm remembering about it, I'm gonna come in here and recycle this gear. And you get glass and what was that? Fabric out of that. Definitely something you want to do every so often when you have gotten to the point where you no longer need that stuff. Although from what I hear, the boss guy up there really enjoys getting stuff that's player made. So if you don't want to recycle it, if you know you don't really use that resource, or there's just tons of it on the map that you don't really have to worry about, go ahead and give it to that guy and see what happens. The worst thing that happens is he doesn't like it, and you know, he spawns some enemies. As far as I know, that's as bad as it gets. What is this dirt? This is something new. We haven't seen this dirt before. Oh yeah, we're going down this way. We're gonna go to... Wow, the coal goes down really deep on this map. That's crazy amount of coal. Let's see, have they picked up everything over here? They picked up a little bit more Chinton stuff, so we can do a few more pieces of that. They're picking up quite a bit of leather. Wow, this is a really big boon to do at this moment in the game. You can see my armor is just getting better and better and better because of the resources I'm getting out of these things. Again, I don't think I could be able to do it without as much wood as I have, so I can make the traps that I do and then kind of allow the traps to do the work. But at the same token, I wouldn't be able to do even that much without the armor that I already have. So I think it's a combination of a lot of factors that are really coming into play and helping my guys actually succeed on this incredibly difficult map. Some of you guys may have played this and been like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm not saying it's bad in a negative way. It is very, very good. And I greatly enjoy this game, but it is getting more difficult. That part can't be denied, because it is one of those games where the more you know about it, the better off you do. But even with everything that I know, it's still challenging me at this point to survive. Especially at the beginning, it was just, I won't say a nightmare, but it was close to it. Like, it was rough. I hadn't felt like that since I first started the game, and I had no clue what I was doing. I was a blind playthrough, which is what I tend to do for most of the games that I play. Is, oh, there it is, guys. That must be it. That must be, holy crap, guys. Oh, we are gonna come down here and just massacre all this stuff. Where's my scaffolding? Pick this stuff up. We don't need to be going up there anymore. You guys can use this one. We got 2 minutes left on it. You guys better come over here and get every little bit of this stuff that you can, because you got to use a decent amount of it. I believe it's like 2 per one of those gunpowders, and the gunpowder goes into the piece of weapon, and then you combine the 2 weapons, or the 2 parts together to make the weapon. So there's a lot that goes into making my weapon, and I need every little ounce of this sulfur until I find a lot more. Maybe there won't be a lot on the map. Maybe that's all there is, but you can see right here that it broke down some sulfur, and behind it was some of the silver. So maybe behind the silver there's some sulfur. Maybe the sulfur kind of congregates around silver or the coal. I don't think I've ever seen coal really in this quantity on any of the maps that I've ever played, especially not down, you know, where the silver is. So there may be something to it. Like, it may be attracted more to the coal, maybe more to the silver. Could be a coincidence that it's in this area at all. So we will just kind of have to see how that turns out. I got 1 minute and 30 seconds before I can put down another portal. Can they get out of here at all? Yep, they can come back up here, and they can travel this entire long corridor until they get over here, which is now sealed up. But if I got them to come over here, can they get out? They cannot. Unless... yeah, they can get out from over here. Wow, that is a long, long way back. But the key thing is this part right here. Either one of these has to be chopped down if they actually want to be able to get out that way. What about over here? No, that's a dead end as well. Okay. Do we have the power yet? Nope, not yet. 45 seconds. Oh my god, there's so much stuff down here, guys. Come on. I don't want to put a portal all the way up there. I realize this is where you guys are at, and you're headed in the right direction, and if I put a portal over there, you guys will get back faster. But, this is a long, long... why is the pickaxe sitting right here? Did somebody die and they never picked that up? I might have to put the portal up here now, because there might be some pieces of weapons around here that these guys didn't pick up, and I'd like them to be in this area. Look how slow they're going. Very, very over-encumbered with all this stuff. One guy actually wants to go to sleep. You know what? They can't get up there because they need scaffolding to be able to do that. Let me go down there and pick up some of that real quick. Here we go. Right there. That should be more than enough, right? Right there. Chop it down, guys. Chop it down. See how well you do. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Maybe not. There we go. He did it. He broke free. And now they can get out on their own without me having to babysit them. Stop chopping that down. You don't really need all that. Come on, guys. Pick it up. Pick up this stuff. I guess while you're here, we might as well grab this stuff. Actually, I don't really care about that stuff right now. We're going to hold off on the rest of it. We'll get those just because I've already told them to, but I want them to go downstairs. I want them to go downstairs so bad and get me my sulfur. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait till we get our weapons. Oh my god, we finally got some stuff. Okay, where's my sulfur? Did they pick up any of it? They didn't pick up any of it? They had... Oh, guys. You're killing me. Absolutely killing me. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He has 3 pieces of resources on his back, and I guarantee you he's coming down here to try to pick up some of this stuff, and he doesn't have any freaking room. So, you know what I'm going to do is I am going to take control over this guy, and he's not going to have the easy day that he was hoping to have. He's going to come down here, and he's going to go ahead and mine every one of these little blocks. Why, hopefully we can wait for our power to go back up, and he can come in here once I put down the portals and have them just go to town on it. But for now, I'm going to chop every little bit of this. Maybe go off and explore a little bit. I'm kind of hoping that there's another little patch of this sulfur somewhere around here. There's some gold down here, obviously, and quite a lot of coal. I think I need a little bit more coal, too, but there's so much of it on the map. I pretty much have my pickings of where I want to get it from. But if I'm already over here in the general area, there's no reason why I shouldn't get it right here. Let's come over here and grab that. And I should put a light down as well, because I don't want those little things growing in here. Yeah, that looks good right there. Now I can actually see a little bit. Guys, I wish I could put a portal down for you. We still got another, what, like 3.5 minutes? I think it's every 3 minutes you get one mana. It may be more than that. Man, I don't remember. I have to pay attention to that a little bit more often. It has never really been that big of a deal. Like, there's been times where I would want to have a little bit more power, and I do kind of have to wait for the power to return, but never where I'm like, oh, I can't wait. Like, I need it now. This is one of those times where I really, really need the power. Not because any of my dwarves are in danger, but because I really want to pick this stuff up. And hopefully my dwarves are on their way over here. They may take them a long time. Yep, they are on their way over here. Of course, he's already carrying 2 pieces because they love to do that. He has some iron bars, or steel bars, I should say, and some glass. And he was actually coming over here to chop some stuff down, not even to pick anything up. So that's even a bigger kind of letdown, that he's not even going to help with what's going on. You know what? We can come over here and get some gold at the very least. Why this is taking their sweet little time. Let's get this iron, or not this iron, this coal. Now remember, when you are going to make bars, whether it's mithril bars, gold bars, steel bars, whatever the case may be, you're going to use 2 things of coal for each time, or each thing that you're making. So gold will use 2 things of gold ore, and then it will use 2 things of coal. Steel would be 2 things of iron, and 2 things of coal. So you're going to go through a lot of coal in the game just for that purpose alone. But then when you throw in other aspects of the game that actually require cooking, that use coal, and other things that use coal in their making, you'll go through tons and tons of that resource. It's almost, like I've said on other episodes, it's the trees of the underground. It's like the most common thing that you're going to get and use. And in other playthroughs, there came a point where if you misused it, if you used too much of it in your cooking and things of that sort, you wouldn't have all the coal you needed to make the armor and some of the items. And so you kind of had to be very, very picky about, you know, what you used it on. And from what I've seen on this last map, I don't know if maybe they changed in one of the updates so that it's going to be that case for everything on all the other worlds as well from now on. But on this last map, the amount of coal that you see has dramatically increased. I would probably say by like 40 or 50%. It's a noticeable increase about how much coal we find just pretty much everywhere. It's very, very common now. And that's pretty cool because there's a lot of things I want to use it for that I kind of had to forgo just because I just never had enough coal. And they came a point where you could actually, you know, cookbook, yeah, we already read that, where you could actually chop trees down and use a piece of dirt in the center and then trees all the way around it, and that would create your thing of coal. You know, it definitely gave you the ability to have a renewable source of that, but it was so difficult to get that much wood, and you had so many other things to use that wood on to begin with, that it's not really a viable solution to how to make coal in quantities that you can actually use. You know, it's going to take you like 10 or 15 pieces of food just to mine the wood that you need to make, you know, like 3 pieces of wood or 3 pieces of food with the coal that you make. Like, it's going to take you so much to get so little that in reality, I don't really see that ever being, you know, profitable in any way. So I'm glad that they started putting a lot more of it on the map. And of course, this is a bigger and harder map, so that could be the reason that you see more of it. I'm going to take, you know, whatever they're going to give me, and I'm not going to argue about why they're giving it to me. I'm just glad that they started doing it. Come on, guys. There should be like 5 guys sitting over there doing absolutely nothing. I haven't given them a task in a very, very long time. Unless they're all walking over here right now to pick this stuff up, I don't see, you know, what they could be doing. Where are my guys? If I zoom out all the way, it should show my dwarves. Where are they at? Okay, so they're making stuff over here. They are picking stuff up over there. I wonder why. Oh, there's a lot of glass down here for them to pick up. Maybe that's what they've been doing. Yeah, they've been picking up the steel and the glass. Although now that they're over here next to the portal, there you go. What are they picking up? That looks like the gold. Did they pick up the sulfur? No, that's coal right there. Come on, guys. I just want a little bit of the coal or the sulfur, and I can start making the stuff I want. In fact, let's look at that. Did they pick up any of it? They had to have picked up some of it. There was so much of it there. Oh, are you kidding me, guys? Go in there and get me some of that stuff. Okay, that looked like they picked up a little bit there. That looked like they picked up, yeah, okay, there should be some here. There it is. Sulfur. A component for making explosives. How many do we need? We need quite a bit, I think. Where is it at? Can I pass it? Come on, it has to be here. No, this is for the pistol. We need gunpowder. And gunpowder, we need 2. And we have exactly 2. So let's put that down. Let's put the coal down. And we will make 2 of these. Wow, this is going to be fantastic. Okay, now that we have that, we have everything else we need. So let's put that on here. Double click it. We have nails, so let's put that in there. Coal. We can put that. And oil, I did make a few more of those just in case we needed them for something. So let's do 2 of those. And now that we have... Oh, no, we have to wait for him to make it first. Okay. Well, that's okay. It's okay. We're close. We're getting there. We're getting there. Holy crap. They're going through that portal so quick. Okay, well, that might be the end of that, you know, sulfur over there for a while until we can build up a nice little chunk of power and have them go back over there and, you know, grab a little bit more of the resource that's kind of sitting over there on the floor. And hopefully it doesn't disappear. I don't think it will, but yeah, they're just not going to have enough time left on that portal to pick up everything over here. Yeah, look at all that. And now they're just basically now getting to, you know, the sulfur that I really want. That should be the end of it right there. Yep. Oh, man. And I got to wait a whole another few minutes to get that. Dang it, that sucks. Okay, well, at the very least, I think we have enough to do a few more pieces. You know, that definitely, yeah, look how many it was. It was 2, 4, 6, yeah, so we can do 3 more of these. And we get 2 apiece. New technology. Okay, so that's done. Before I go to the next one and check that out, we're going to make a few more. Let's do 4 more of those. And these, we will go ahead and do... We'll do 4 more, or 3 more. That should even us out with what we have going on, okay? And once all that's done, we're going to make some weapons. Now, what did we get in our tech tree for doing the weapon? Ah, now we got our expert armor. Nope, we still didn't do that, actually. We have to go do advanced decorating, so that still needs to be done. What about our steel ladders? We could do a few more now that we are done with pretty much all the steel. I need to put my ladders down, so let's put that down over here. Can we make any more? They're making some more right now, so let's go ahead and make that to be the max. Now, where am I going to put these ladders? I think we need some ladders down here for sure. It's a long time coming, so let's do this. Let's put ladders going all the way down. No, we're gonna fix that. Yeah, right there. Okay. So we're gonna chop that down. We're gonna remove this light, this torch, and we're gonna put a torch. Let's say, what about up here? Actually, I don't have any scaffolding. Where's all my scaffolding? Right here is some. And this could be another area that I put the ladders in. Every little bit is going to help out. Although you got to remember that the The totem doesn't go over here. It actually cuts off a little short, so I prefer to do it over here now that I see that. Yeah, let's do that. Put some scaffolding right here. And we will put that over here. Yeah, that's going to work out just fine. Oh, come on, guys. Chop some of this stuff down. Please. Just a little bit. You know what? I'm going to have to... I'm going to do it. I don't want to wait for him. Let's see. You know what? Let's do it the smart way. Let's put this down ourselves. Come on, put it down. We'll go up one more. Close, okay. Wow, look at that. That looks really cool. I like the way that looks. The color of it and the texture of it is just... Wow, look how fast he goes. Holy crap, that is fast, guys. That is like lightning speed right there. I like that. I like that a lot. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at that. He goes from whee, yeah, to oh, he's nice and I'm tired. And then whee, oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, baby. Well, that is just crazy. That is, they are running up the ladder basically as fast as if you have beer on. Look at that. That is amazing speed. That is cool. Maybe a little bit too much, but I'm not gonna complain. Like I'm happy to get it. I want to watch these guys go up all by themselves, so you guys know that I wasn't doing something. You know, look at that. Look how fast he's going. That is cool. I like that a lot. And as soon as they're done with a little bit more, I'm gonna put a little bit more down because that's adding. I think it was 5 comfort per one of those ladders, so it definitely does come in handy. There they go, coming down with the last of the ladders. Until this guy over here delivers his set. I'm not going to put any portals down over there for now. I'm going to come over here and put some portals down so that you guys... In fact, let me grab the scaffolding before I leave it there. And we can come over here and grab this scaffolding as well because we don't really need it. And I do not want to attack you. You just got in the way. Come on, stop doing that. We will grab this. That might be a waste, but at this moment, I don't care. We're gonna get it anyways. Even though I don't really need it at this point, but I want my weapon. I want my weapon, and I want all the extras that I can possibly get. Just in case I lose a weapon, I still have some more that I can go ahead and make another one with. Where are they at? A little higher up? There we go. And they're making the pieces now. Come on, make it. As soon as this guy is done on the right, and he delivers the stuff, I think I'll have everything that I need to actually... wow, this just amazes me how fast this guy can go. I'll have everything that I need to actually make the weapon in its final component. Other than planks of wood, unfortunately. Dang it. Let's do a few of those. Get those done as soon as possible, guys. Is he coming over here? Nope, not yet. Ah, oh, come on. And you guys chopped all this stuff down? Wow, they are really on the ball with getting all the stuff that I've asked them to do. I figured they would have forgotten about this by now. Normally they will. And it just kind of sits here for a very, very long time until, you know, these little lights start turning red and flashing and basically saying nobody's done anything here for a while. We're going to go ahead and cancel that action there that you clearly forgot about all, you know, on your own. But we're going to remind you a little bit about it and say, you know, if you see the flashing, you might be able to get to it in time. But if not, it's going bye-bye, and that's usually the case. Let's see. Fish. A bit too much fish, I think. Yeah. We need some greens in there. Do we have any? I want to make some beer, but I want to make some of this other stuff as well. Let's do a few of these. Let's 20, 30. We can do that. That looks good. And we will drag that down here. I don't want to use the coal right now. We'll use that later on when we have tons of it. But for now, I want to hang on to as much as we can because we still have the gold bars coming. We still have the mithril bars coming. And there's a new thing in this playthrough that I've never seen before. And I don't know if it's just only on the 4th map or if it's just in the game now, period. But if you look at your technology tree, you'll see all the way at the very end the substance transformation. And somehow you can make iron ore, you can make silver ore, you can make gold ore, and the best one at all of them, you can make mithril ore. Now, as I said before, when you wanted to make coal, you had to use wood surrounding one little tiny piece of earth in the middle. Not exactly the most cost-efficient way of doing that. So I'm pretty sure that mithril is probably going to cost you something that you would not normally want to spend. Probably like 15 pieces of gold and silver or something along those lines. Although gold really doesn't serve a lot of purpose in the game. It has some pretty decent armor. I think silver serves the least amount of purpose. It has some weapons, and that's pretty much it. You know, actually, now that I'm looking at it, the line stops right about here. I've never seen any of this stuff grow inside my base. I wonder if that's the thing, like these things just will not grow inside. Or they have a very, very low chance of growing inside. Because I've seen some people actually have them grow on the surface. And I've never had any of mine grow up here on the top. And I need to replace some of these traps here pretty soon. Let's see, how much wood do we have? Make as many traps as possible. And then we are going to come up here because we got 7 minutes. 7 minutes till the next wave. And when the next wave gets here, if we're not ready for it, our dwarves are going to have to go off and finish it up. And I hate it when they have to go up there. Because they're just too weak. They're just too, you know, pathetic as fighters right now. Even with their armor compared to the enemies that they're dropping, it's too deadly, and it's not worth it. It's not really worth it to try to fight it out and see who wins. Because even if you win, you know, the cost of winning is so high that, in my opinion, you've been better off just not fighting at all. Let's see how we're gonna do this. You know what? Yeah, we're going to put that back, and we're going to come in here, and we're going to chop all of this down, and this as well. And we should fill this in right up here. I'm going to need a lot more scaffolding to do that, actually. Let's see. Can we get all the way up? Yes, we can. Wow, that's actually perfect right there, that we were able to get up there. We'll chop this down, and we're going to put a floor here to kind of seal it off. There we go. And we'll seal that off as well. And I think, yeah, that's going to look good. This is going to be one friggin' giant room when we cut this little area off. But I think if it's broken up enough, if you put like maybe a floor down the center, which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put a flooring here and kind of let it come into a big draw room, or, you know, put statues in here or something like that. A lot of tapestries, and kind of connect the two together. I don't know what they're going to be yet. This might be like a crafting station on this side and another one up here, and then on this side some more crafting stations, and then like a big, you know, area right here that's just for looks, to kind of hang out, and couches and stuff like that. You know, it doesn't really add a lot to the game other than your comfort rating, which then allows you to have your dwarves sleep more and faster, and, you know, you're able to get back into the fight. So it does, in a sense, add to the game, but not in a way that your weapons add to the game or your pickaxe adds to the game. Like, those are very tangible results that you get from actually playing, where as the decorating is more of an enjoyment thing, at least for me anyways. You know, like, I used to play Command & Conquer and Dune and those real-time strategy games back in the day, and the problem with those is, yeah, they're great that you get to design your base and put towers down and stuff like that, but there was no aspect to it that allowed you to make it your own, you know, like, other than the fact that you put towers in this spot where everybody else put them over here in this spot, or you went ahead and built the troop manufacturing spot in this one instead of a tank manufacturing spot like everybody else did. You know, there was really no way to make it your own. Where on this one, you all start with the same stuff, and you still have the same beds that everybody else has, but depending on how they put it in the game, can greatly change the whole feel of the entire zone. Like, if you look at my beds over here, this kind of looks like a workshop that allows you to sleep, you know, when you're too tired to go home, but you know, you've been working too late and you need to get some rest. You got a little bed over here, so it's kind of cool that they have that you can, you know, really customize it to your own content. Like over here, I don't know what this would be, a barracks of some sort, kind of like a very inefficient barracks because they're not stacked on top of each other, which would be the best format. Maybe if you put you know, some sort of you know, bridge down, you could do that one right on top, and it'd be very crowded, but it would be almost like if you're going to be in a submersible or a ship of some sort where space was very limited. And down below the earth, you know, you would kind of consider that would be a pretty good spot to do that, because, you know, if you have to dig for every little tiny bit of space that you want, chances are your space is going to be at a premium. You know, when you're on the surface, you know, like where most people live, if you want to build someplace, the worst you have to do is maybe clear the land a little bit of some trees or really tall grass or something along those lines. you don't really ever have to go in there and reshape it to the point where you quite literally have to mine it, you know, and clear up the dirt, because dirt is, you know, maybe not be one of the hardest materials to dig through, but it's still not easy to get through it, and it's still not one of those things that you're highly going to enjoy doing for the most part. And it's going to cost you a little bit more money and a lot more effort. So if you can avoid it, you probably would, but you know, down here in this little area, they can't. They literally have to, you know, make do with what they got, and what they got right now is just a small bit of area until they get to this one, which is going to be huge. Like I don't know what to do with that one, to be honest. And this bridge, or this ladder, really isn't you know, in the ideal spot. Like it's cutting off a pretty small section, so this whole area right here may be just cut off, and I do something different with it. Like I may fill it up with water and use it as a fishing area, and then just cut through over here so that my guys can actually meet up with the different areas that are here, instead of having them go through this entire area and come over here into my base. I think I might actually do that, because I want my guys to be able to fish, and they really haven't been able to do that too much. So I may remove this table, move it over here somewhere. I may remove this as well, move it over a little bit more so I can put a wall here as well, and a little doorway. Because as you guys have seen before at the very beginning of the game, when they make it into my base, you know, if there's a wall there or a door, it slows them down a little bit. And that sometimes gives my guys all the time they need to rest up for just a few more seconds. And then they're able to fight it off for a few more seconds, and they can win that way. But if they can't even go back and lay down in bed once the enemy leaves because the wall's been destroyed, or there was no wall there to begin with, then my guys really, you know, are at a disadvantage, even though they're inside the house. So I try to, you know, give them every advantage they can possibly get. Sometimes they take advantage of it. Sometimes they just seem confused about what I was trying to do, and it doesn't work, and I kind of have to go back in there and try something else and see if maybe that... and that's one of the beauty things about playing video games in general, is that you get to try out new ideas and new concepts to see if they do work. And I know we have a minute left before the next wave comes, and I hate to end the episode here, guys, but I don't want to make them too long. So I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoy these episodes, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below, because I love hearing back from you guys. And I will catch you all on the next episode. Thanks again for watching.